Hi everyone, welcome back to Legally Yours. I'm here again with the lovely Kathy Constant from LodgeX, and in this episode we're actually going to understand a little bit more about what actually makes LodgeX different and different to other settlement agencies out there. So thank you so much for joining me, Kathy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so now LodgeX is basically taking that sort of quite old kind of traditional way that people or solicitors might remember with settlement agencies, and you've taken it online and digital, but you've put a lot more expertise behind it. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. So as I said earlier in our earlier episode, LodgeX was the very first settlement agency. So what we've worked really hard to do is to set the standard for settlement agencies or electronic settlement agencies. And basically, the one key difference between the old paper settlement agent and what LodgeX does is that with PEXA, you really need to have that conveyancing background to understand, to be able to populate the variables in there. So it's not as simple as just checking information on forms and lodging them. You need to understand the background to those informations, and in fact you need to have the supporting documentation at times to be able to sign off, because you sign off as a subscriber verifying that the information that you've populated in there is true and correct.
Okay.
So that's a key point.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that you were the first to market, so therefore you're setting the standard. Talk me through a little bit about that and how you are sort of driving the way in that standard.
Well, one of the things that we do, and we engage with the regulators as much as we can to give them feedback as to how we see that it's rolling out. We also raise with them the concerns that we get back from our members and from even people that aren't members with us yet. And those concerns really, they focus quite a lot on liability and risk and where that moves. So obviously they're issues that we want the regulators to address. And one of the great things that's happened in the last 6 to 12 months is there's been a recognition by the regulators that agencies such as LodgeX are needed, and they do serve a vital function in this electronic conveyancing landscape. So we're really excited about that, and what we want to do is work with them so that we can set proper standards and we can make sure that when members sign up with us, they're comfortable about issues such as risk, insurance and cybersecurity. So that's a huge one, and because we do so many transactions, we take cybersecurity very seriously. So always the weakest link will be the end subscriber, and if we can help members not have to navigate all of that, then that's something
and
that
I think
we're
what I
very keen
really
on.
love about LodgeX is that even though, obviously the member pops it into your hands to go ahead and do whatever whether it's a caveat or a settlement, you give them real-time updates. So LodgeX is actually always making sure that the end user is always in control, they understand what's happening. So it's not like they just give it to you and off you run and you
Absolutely. And that was a really, that was one of the very first feedback that we got from our members, was that fear of loss of control. So we recognised that it was very critical that there would always be that open communication with members, so that they were always up to date and apprised of what was happening with their matters.
Absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited that we get to channel partner with you. And if this is resonating with you and you'd like to know more about LodgeX, you can head to our website at legallyyours.com.au, or you can actually go to LodgeX Direct and learn more, so lodgex.com.au. Kathy, thank you so much. Thank you for being such an amazing pioneer in relation to setting the gold standard, and we're just so excited to be endorsing LodgeX, so thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Thank you.